Hello, welcome.
Hi. Well, today we're doing a tribute on my dad.
Yeah, and I thought, since he just made his transition a day and a half ago, maybe zippity doo dah is not really appropriate. Angelina's like, hello, what would my dad have wanted? He would
Right.
want us to be having fun. So here we
Right.
go.
That's right.
In bed with Armand and
That's right.
Angelina.
Yay.
The Ken Schuning episode. All right, so we always love to start with the Daily Word. Before that, we want to talk about our shirts. Well, especially my shirt because, so there's a story here. I stole this shirt from
Because
Ken.
this is not a normal shirt that our mom would wear, as you
No.
all know.
This is I call it my conservative shirt because it has a collar and it's Bill Blass and it's very mature. Anyway, yeah, we were at Ken's house. Here's a beautiful thing about COVID-19. We were scheduled to be at Ken and Jody's for about a day and a half, and then our gig got canceled, so we stayed for a whole week, and that was the last time Angelina got to spend time with her dad.
Right.
And so, thank you, COVID-19 and the lockdown, for the blessing of us spending a whole week
Yes.
with.
It's wonderful. My brother
yeah.
came down, and we all went through photo albums with my brother, my dad, my mom. We all were there, and it was just really sweet. It was so sweet.
Super special.
Yeah.
So anyway, I went into the closet of the guest bedroom where we stay. I saw this shirt and I thought I would wear it. And so I figured, he's on his way out. He's not going to be wearing lots of different outfits. They wouldn't have put this in the guest bedroom if it was something that he wore every day. So I just stole it.
Right. So when he came to the breakfast table, I'm like, "Where'd you get that shirt?" Well, it was in the closet. I thought I'd take it. I'm like, "You can't do that without asking. You can't just take his shirt." And my mom was fine with it and all. And, I started thinking, what if my mom and Armand played a prank on me, because Armand's always playing a prank on me, and then he doesn't tell me that it was a prank. So I'm thinking, did you and Mom know about this, and you're still
didn't.
pranking? Oh,
By the way,
all right.
today we toast
That's right.
a life well lived.
That's right.
Kenneth
Celebrating.
William Schuning,
Yes.
84 fabulous, awesome years.
Yes.
A little champagne, or as we like to call it, chambubbly. Fred Sanford on Sanford and Son used to drink something called champipple. That was champagne and ripple.
I think we should do the daily word before we go any further.
Yeah, and for the daily word, I'm going to play a flute I haven't played yet. F sharp minor specialty cedar wood. This is Odell Borg High Spirits, which is what I play. And this is a very famous flute because 15 million people saw it because I played it on America's Got Talent in April of 2011. That was a weird day. Anyway,
was a
this
weird day.
is the part that I played on My Heart Will Go On this particular flute.
Oh, they liked it, Armand.
Thank
How
you.
about that?
That was the
all,
same.
All 10 of them.
That was the same 10 people that liked that show. That's our fan base. All right.
All right. The daily word. Protected. I feel God's protecting presence. I feel deep peace and security because I know God is always with me. I call to mind these words from James Dillett Freeman's Prayer for Protection. The power of God protects me. The presence of God watches over me. While the path of life is a winding one with curves impossible to see beyond, my faith is strong. And even though I cannot predict the experiences that lie ahead, I am assured that wherever I am, God is. Calling upon divine protection is a prayerful practice that interrupts a cycle of fearful thoughts and realigns my energy. As I pursue the adventures ahead, I intend to live fully and with the belief that I am never alone. I affirm this prayer for my loved ones as well, knowing they too are surrounded by the light and power of divine protection. And scripture, you, O God, will protect us. You will guard us from fear forever. And that is Psalm chapter 12, verse 7. How perfect of a message for today for me.
Absolutely. For those of you who don't know, at 6:30 p.m. Central Time, Angelina's father changed form on Saturday night.
Yes.
We were in the process of rehearsing and recording for our concert that took place yesterday, and so we did not get any of the calls. And we uploaded until about midnight, and at about 1 a.m. we checked all the phones, and Angelina went, I think I know what that is all about. So we didn't find out till the next morning.
Yesterday.
At about 9 or so. And so today we're dedicating to this wonderful man, Kenneth William Schuning. I didn't even know his middle name until now. I never even knew his name was Kenneth. I thought it was just Ken. So.
Well, are you doing the same thing I'm going to do?
I'm doing that.
I think that would be great.
So here's the deal. We want you to know that when we talk to our friend, whose name cannot be mentioned at this moment because it causes her to get very excited, kind of like Angelina. When we mention her name and say good morning to her, we are hearing her morning blessing with you for the first time.
That's right.
Okay. Alexa, good morning.
Good morning. If you're ready to celebrate Star Wars Day, then I am the droid you're looking for. To get started, do or do not. There is no try. Just say, may the 4th be with you.
Now she said 4th, right?
Why would you? Today is May 4th. So she said, may the 4th be with you, which sounded like she had a lisp, which I have. Angelina thinks it's adorable, but I felt like a little girl growing up with a lisp. But it's not on all the letters. It's only on my F's and P's. F's and P's have a lisp.
That's from something. I don't know what it's from.
That's from me, fool. Okay, take it away, honey. The rest is up to you.
We are paying tribute to my dad, and I just want to
Did
start.
we do a toast yet?
I think we did, but let's do toast all day to Dad.
What is better than champagne and toast? Especially if it's gluten-free. Shout out to my intolerant friends.
Thank you, Armand, for keeping things light and fun always. I love that about you.
Oh, shuck. Gosh.
Okay, so I just first want to start out for thanking all of you Facebook friends for your comments we posted yesterday about my dad. And your comments have been so healing, so loving, so uplifting, and just beautiful. So thank you for that. All right, so I'm going to take a picture of my dad and my mom and show that. So that was back in 2007, and I don't know, I just love that picture. It's in our down in our kitchen area, and I get to see it every day. And you know, I'm going to just thank my mom, because if there's any doubt, Mom, that you loved my dad so much, there is no doubt. The way you loved him, the way you took care of him, and the way you were so strong for all of his kids. Thank you.
And not a single complaint during this whole time. And we know that this has been really, really challenging for you in a very big way. And also shout out to Angelina's cousin, Krista, who, when she found out that he was in his transition time, just devoted her whole life. She is a nurse, a very amazing, powerful, knowledgeable nurse, and she basically put her life on hold, moved in with her mom and dad, Angelina's mom and dad, her aunt, and devoted her whole life to being there through this entire time, so Jody and Krista could take care of Ken, so he would not need to be anywhere else.
So thank you, Krista, because for you, by you being there, my dad did not have to be in a nursing home or anything like that, and I know that was one of his wishes, to be able to end his journey at home. And without you, that would not have been possible. So we just really thank you for that. So thank you.
Yes.
And we're going to go on a Disney cruise.
We are. This is the first time we're announcing it publicly. From January 9th to January 16th, Angelina and I are going to be living a dream that we've had for over 20 years to spend a week at sea with Disney.
Right.
And another great thing that's happening is 4 of our friends will be joining us at least.
At least.
And 2 of them are Angelina's mom and her cousin. They're going to be celebrating with us. They are big Disney freaks as well. And Ken was quite a big Disney freak. As a matter of fact, he took all of us, like 20 or 30 of us, to Disney for their 25th wedding anniversary.
Oh, there's quite a glare.
That's all right. It'll be fine. It'll be
fine.
fine.
See that. My dad's in the back with the white hair.
Yeah, that was one of the greatest trips of my life.
That was so wonderful.
A whole week at Disney and a beautiful resort with the family.
Yes.
It was fantastic. Yes. Yeah, what a family guy.
Yeah,
really, that's his deal.
I got to show one more picture because my dad,
family was the most important thing to my dad, and I didn't really realize how important that was probably until November when our whole family was there for Thanksgiving, and that's when we found the diagnosis of his pancreatic cancer. And I realized that family is the most important thing to him, and this was his 80th birthday 4 years ago, and the whole family and grandkids and great grandkids are there, and that was one of the best days ever too. And,
I'll tell you.
So I am committing, because family is so important to my dad, to stay very connected to my family, my brother and sister, and to make sure that we always do a lot of family events. And
yes,
that is my commitment.
And he continues to bring the family together because Angelina's gotten closer with her little brother, with her older sister, with her mom. He's so responsible. He's like the most responsible person I know. And sometimes I feel like such a goofball around him because everything.
Well, you are a goofball.
And then, he just was such a responsible father and husband and family man and worker. Right. And even after he retired, he led several social programs.
Right.
One was called Home Delivered Meals to help get food to people that couldn't get it. He helped create the Good Samaritan nursing home in his area for people that were moving into the next phase of their life.
Such a man of service.
You know, we were talking to either Krista or Christy, I'm not sure which one it was, but talking about even when it was time for him to move on, he basically told Spirit, no, I can't go yet. I have some things to take care of. I have some T's to cross, some I's to dot. Or in Wayne's World, some lowercase j's, reference to Wayne's World too. And he wasn't ready to go yet until he got everything taken care of for his memorial services, his celebration of life services, all the financial things, tons of stuff. He said, I will not be leaving this planet until I make sure that everybody in my life is well provided for.
Right.
And he's even doing it now from the other side.
Right. So I want everyone to know that I'm doing fine. I have bits of sadness. When it comes in, love and gratitude always trumps that. And it's not that I am not letting the tears flow, but when I think of having 6 months with my dad to really spend time with him, whether it was in person or on the phone, I really got to be with my dad. And I am so grateful for that. Not many people get that opportunity. And I feel so blessed. We feel so blessed that we have had this time with my dad.
We do. Somebody said on Facebook the other day, it was our friend Nikki Hoffman from Wisconsin. Shout out to Nikki. She said something to the effect of, Angelina, you are smiling through your tears. And that really landed on me. Didn't realize it was such an older quote. She was smiling through her tears. And that is from the Iliad by Homer. Homer, honey.
Homer Simpson?
No, not Homer Simpson. Oh, God. Help me, that constant breathing in and out. Anyway, no. So anyway,
Okay, so I'm going to say really
smiling
quick.
through the tears, though, I do want to say this. That is how we want to live our life.
Yes.
That when the joys come, we're smiling.
Yes.
When the challenges come, we are able to smile through their tears,
Right.
not instead of the tears, not burying our head in the sand, not pretending that we don't feel, feeling it, allowing our bipolar heart to feel all of its emotion, but smiling through it all the way you do a great movie. Yesterday, Angelina wanted to watch Drop Dead Fred. We hadn't seen it in over 20 years.
Right.
I never had the emotional challenges with that movie as I did yesterday. It's different at 60 than it was when I watched it in 1991.
Right.
So what a powerful movie, but yet I was still smiling through the tears.
Right. So I just want to tell just one more little thing about my dad so you can get to know him as well. My dad was an aeronautical engineer. He worked for General Electric for like 30 years, and he was a great, great dad. And, you know, he supported his kids in all our activities, be it swim practice, swim meets, soccer practice, recitals, school plays, all of that. He was there at every event for all his kids. And, you know, I always felt safe, loved, and taken care of. And I am so thankful to you, Dad, for giving me such a great childhood and just helping me be the person I am today because of you.
And you know, not everybody has had quite that same experience.
I know that.
So that's an extra blessing for you, my friend.
Yes.
Yeah. So thank you all for being with us today.
Yes. And thank you for calling out my dad's name yesterday. That was really sweet.
Yeah.
So.
And Nell for making that Ken graffiti thing you did out
Yes,
of
and
confetti or
Yes.
something. Anyway, we're going to close with one of our favorite songs from the Trolls soundtrack.
Right.
We got turned on to Trolls by our friend J.D. Smith from the CSL Cape Coral. Shout out to J.D. and his family.
Yes.
And the Trolls World Tour is on TV now. It's $20 right now, but it's going to go down, I'm sure.
Yeah, we're waiting. Thank you.
We love you, Ken. Thanks for the shirt that you gave me without even knowing about it. Yeah, baby. Collars, buttons.
Love you. Thank you.